The first sound you hear is not the rooster. It is the echo of iron-shod sandals striking the cold stone floor, a rhythm that pulls every soldier from sleep. The barracks are still dark, lit only by the dim glow of a single lamp swaying with the movements of men. You are awake. You are a Roman legionary, though yesterday you were no one. Today you belong to Rome, body and soul, and every moment of this day will test you beyond what you have ever known. The chill in the air bites at your exposed skin as you swing your legs over the wooden planks of your bunk. Around you, men groan as they rise, some stretching their cramped muscles, others nursing bruised bodies from yesterday's drills. You have no time for thought. The day begins now, and delay is not permitted. The centurion's voice pierces the darkness, sharp and commanding. Up, move! Formation! You obey instantly, slipping into your tunic, cinching your belt, and lacing your caligy tightly around tired feet. Each movement is precise, rehearsed, necessary. The scutum rests heavily against your side, a curved shield that will protect your life. The gladius hangs from your belt, its hilt familiar to your touch, yet always demanding respect. You step into the cold stone corridor, your breath visible in the dim light, mingling with the smell of sweat, dust, and leather that fills the barracks. There is no room for weakness here. You are a legionary now. Every man must be ready. Every man must obey. And failure has consequences far more severe than disappointment. The morning drills begin immediately. Formation after formation, step after step, your feet pound the dirt with hundreds of others. The centurion inspects, correcting posture, punishing those who falter. A vine staff cracks across the back of a soldier who breaks rank, and you flinch, but you do not falter. The pain is a warning, a lesson, a reminder that the army survives only because every man moves as one. You are learning, adapting, shaping your body and mind to the demands of Rome. Hours pass in relentless repetition. You practice thrusts with the wooden sword heavier than a real weapon, until your arms scream with exhaustion. You block, parry, strike again and again, sweat blinding your eyes, muscles trembling. The centurion watches, his gaze unyielding. A man who has seen blood and death and expects nothing less from those under him. You learn that every drop of sweat now is preparation for survival in the chaos of battle. Pain becomes familiar, fatigue becomes routine, fear becomes a companion. Never to be ignored, but always to be mastered. By midday, the sun has risen high, burning through the morning chill. The drills end briefly and rations are distributed. Bread hard and dry is broken by hand. Barley porridge and salted cheese offer scant comfort, but they are sustenance enough. A sip of diluted wine burns your throat. Men eat silently, conserving energy, conserving dignity. The Roman army is not built on comfort. It is built on endurance, resilience, and the knowledge that survival belongs to those who endure. You chew the bread mechanically, feeling the dryness scrape against your teeth, but you do not complain. You have no right to complain. The horns sound again, sharp and urgent. Work details are assigned. Today, you and a dozen others are ordered to dig a defensive ditch around the camp, a task designed to tire the body as much as it strengthens the will. Each swing of the shovel digs into the dry earth. Each stone lifted reminds you of the weight of duty. The sun beats down mercilessly, and sweat runs freely, mixing with dirt and blood already earned from yesterday's training. Yet you continue, knowing that tomorrow, when enemies come, this ditch may save your life and the lives of your comrades. Rome does not forgive laziness. Rome does not excuse weakness. You dig because to stop is unthinkable. Evening draws closer, but there is no respite. You are marched through formations, tested on drills again, this time with full armor. The gladius feels heavier now, the scutum heavier still. Each movement must be precise, each step exact. A single mistake could invite the centurion's wrath or worse, shame before your brothers in arms. You begin to understand the true lesson of the legion. It is not strength alone that matters, nor courage alone, but unity. The shield to your left, the man's arm beside you. Your survival depends on them as much as on your own skill. The day is not yet over. The night watch awaits. As darkness descends, you may find yourself standing in silence, gripping your gladius, eyes straining into the shadows, listening to every rustle, every whisper of wind across the trees. One false step, one moment of inattention, and the consequences could be fatal. You learn that vigilance is a constant companion. Even sleep offers no true safety. In this life, a legionary must be alert at all times, for enemies lurk not only beyond the walls but also within the ranks of circumstance itself. The firelight flickers in the evening camp, illuminating faces hardened by sweat, dirt, and exhaustion. Men share whispered stories, tales of battles fought and comrades lost, victories celebrated and scars earned. You listen, absorbing the lessons etched into every word, every expression. These are your teachers now. Their experiences become your own, a blueprint of survival, courage, and loyalty. You realize that the Army is more than a machine. It is a family forged in hardship, bound together by blood, sweat, and unbreakable discipline. And yet, even in these quiet moments, the weight of reality presses upon you. You remember the faces of the men who fell yesterday, the cries of the wounded, the sorrow that runs alongside triumph. To be a legionary is to accept that life and death walk hand in hand. You have signed a contract not only with Rome, but with mortality itself. Every action, every decision carries consequences far beyond yourself. It is a life without indulgence, without ease, without the simple pleasures you once knew. It is a life measured in survival, loyalty, and service. As you lay your head upon the rough wooden plank of the barracks, exhaustion pulls at your body. Yet even now there is no complete peace. Thoughts of tomorrow's march, tomorrow's drills, tomorrow's battles stir restless in your mind. You understand that the life of a Roman legionary is relentless. Sleep comes only as a temporary reprieve, and when dawn breaks again, the cycle begins anew. Each day tests you further, strengthens you, molds you into a weapon of Rome. But amidst the hardship, a quiet pride emerges. You are part of something greater than yourself. The armor you wear, the sword at your side, the shield you carry, they are not merely tools of war. They are symbols of loyalty, courage, and belonging. You are a living fragment of Rome's enduring strength, a guardian of an empire whose legacy will outlast the lives of men and even the stones upon which you march. In that realization, you find purpose. In that realization, you understand why the suffering, the discipline, the unyielding trials are worth every drop of sweat. The night deepens and the camp falls silent, save for the low murmur of night watchmen and the occasional whisper of the wind. You close your eyes briefly, feeling the cold of the floor, the ache in your muscles, the persistent echo of orders and commands. You drift into a restless sleep, but your mind is alive with the lessons of the day. Discipline, courage, endurance, loyalty. These are not abstract concepts. They are the very fabric of your life now. And as you rest, you know tomorrow you will rise again, march again, train again, endure again. Because to be a Roman legionary is not a role assumed for a day. It is a life chosen, a path forged through pain, perseverance, and unbroken loyalty to the empire. When dawn arrives once more, you will answer the call without hesitation. You will march, drill, dig, fight, and endure as your brothers in arms do. You will discover strength you never knew you possessed and face challenges that will push you to your limits. And with every step, every swing of your gladius, every beat of your shield against another, you will carry with you the spirit of Rome itself. This is not a story of heroics or grandeur. It is the daily reality of the Roman legionary, the man who builds the empire brick by brick, battle by battle, day by day. And though the hardships are relentless, the discipline exacting, and the life unforgiving, there is pride in every action, purpose in every struggle, and immortality in the legacy of service. You are Rome. You are the Legion. You are history in motion. And as the screen fades, remember, the past still speaks. The men who marched, bled, and died shaped the world you know. If this glimpse into their life stirred your curiosity, brought their struggles to life, then do not let it end here. Like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we uncover more stories from the ancient world, where courage, discipline, and humanity collided to forge empires that time itself cannot erase. The story continues, and all you need to do is listen.